Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio.
Huh.
Apparently we're dancing right now.
I feel it. You don't feel it?
Let's dance to some Space Cadets Gaming. Let's do it.
That's right. So here we go. Over there in Conroe, Oak Ridge area, Space Cadets Gaming is the place to go to get your gaming needs satisfied. They do Dungeons and Dragons almost daily. They got Magic the Gathering Friday nights. They do the official Friday Night Magic. They have all kinds of games: Star Wars, Destiny, Hero Clicks, Munchkins, Flux. They got just hundreds of types of board games. There's always some stuff for sale. They also have demo games. You want to hang out with your friends, do something kind of fun? Come into the family-friendly Space Cadets Gaming, play some games, hang out, have a good time. You'll see us there pretty regularly. We go there all the time. Let BMAC know that Nerd Thug Radio sent you, and on your top ticket item, they will give you 10% off. That's Space Cadets Gaming on Robinson Road in Oak Ridge.
So I'm pretty sure we put this video on YouTube is going to get flagged.
If it gets content ID'd, I'm just going to be happy somebody saw it.
We snagged it. We got content ID'd by the Pineapple Man.
That's true, we did.
Twice.
When?
The pineapple guy got us twice.
The pineapple pin guy.
Although, but technically, when we talk over it, it's...
Maybe we're good. Well, we talking over that too.
Right, no. I mean, I'm sure...
He's just a jerk.
I'm sure that
he's a deep Roy jerk.
Yeah.
So that brings us to the part of the show we like to do our weekly top three. What that means is...
Deep Roy. That's so true.
Deep Roy. Boom, 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 boom.
From animated to real, this is really good cartoons that don't have superhero feels. This is Corey DLG on the Nerd Thug Radio Grill. We're just cooking it up live because we keep it that filled. So here we go. It's the radio. Cole Balders goes first because he's the worst with number 3, and then it goes Corey DLG and then Joey Savage. You see. So that's it for me. Here we go. Weekly top 3.
DJ Savage.
Like in the middle, I saved it. That wasn't my best work.
Yeah, it was pretty
Last week
good.
was a lot better.
Last week, but we nailed it.
Last week was a lot better.
So this week, weekly top 3. We do this on the fly.
Right.
And it is our favorite non-superhero themed cartoons.
That's right. That's right.
So, Hipster Padawan, you're number 3.
So it's kind of put me on a spot a little. Cannot really pull him back, but I think I'm gonna pull back and say my number 3 is SpongeBob SquarePants. More specifically, like all those earlier seasons, right before up until the first movie.
Before they jumped the shark and got bad.
Blah, blah, blah.
I mean, I don't know, like as something
was
to
the
watch.
Squirrel with the astronaut helmet always in that show?
Yeah,
that's his
from like the
girlfriend,
very
right?
beginning. No, that's like his neighbor, and she's from Texas.
Yeah.
But
I do like that. I do like that she's
she
an
gets
astronaut.
homesick.
Yeah, that's good.
But what? That's not his girlfriend?
No,
I like-
unless they did something dumb and like they started dating.
I like Plankton.
There was just one day, I don't know. There was like one day, and I realized I was 15 years old watching SpongeBob SquarePants and quit watching.
I had a friend. This is gonna go.
Hey, you know what, man?
This is gonna go 8 or 9 years ago.
Okay.
And a buddy of mine.
Time travel.
Yeah. So I'm 34. So let's say I'm 25 at the time. He's
Okay.
22.
Okay.
He's dating this girl who was like 19,
Okay.
and he was like freaked out because they've been dating for about 6 months, and literally the whole family would sit down and watch SpongeBob together. Like
Her whole family.
Her whole family. Mom, dad, or whatever, once or twice a week.
That what?
I don't know about
I don't
that.
know. Like,
I mean, as a family, we watch a particular show that might make it on this top list, but I think it's a little bit different than SpongeBob.
I mean, it'd be cool to be like your whole family watches a show together, and it's got to be something the kids like.
And it's SpongeBob though. But there weren't any kids; they were all teenagers and adults.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
Rough.
did they grow up watching SpongeBob?
I don't know.
So
That's
but,
thinking too far
but
back.
does that like?
He's like, I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Well, I'm going to my girlfriend's house." Oh, what are you doing? He's like, "First, we have to watch SpongeBob." It's like a
Okay, that's
family
what I was
thing.
gonna ask. So that's like planned.
Yeah.
Like SpongeBob comes on today at 6.
We're watching.
So everyone be here by 5:45.
And then it's dinner afterwards.
And then yeah, okay,
kinda weird,
that's
right?
weird. Like if everyone's like if someone's like, "Hey, SpongeBob's on. What are you doing?" Like that's not the same thing. But if they planned it, so
I mean, there's a lot worse shows that you could do for family viewing. I mean, there's some good episodes in those, and
yeah, but I think
there's
it's
good
weird. I think it's
television.
weird to plan the whole family to get together to watch SpongeBob of all
watch
things.
SpongeBob.
Look, I just
Yeah.
saw like a monster run by here. I don't know. Weird. Okay. sorry.
One issue I have is just so
Did you
my
find a
fresh.
chupacabra or something?
I don't know. Yeah, no, I thought I saw it too. I know what you're
Really?
talking about. Yeah,
I was the
like,
only one?
No, like it went across the down.
Yeah, it was like a flash of, I don't know, maybe, I don't know.
It was something.
Back to radio. Okay.
So basically, though, my freshman year, one of the kids on one of the other halls brought a SpongeBob alarm clock.
Okay.
And by the third day, his roommate was like, "I'm gonna kill this clock," and so we hit it. But then I kind of felt bad,
Right, because it's his thing.
Yeah,
from
'cause that
home.
was his thing. He
People
brought
get
it-
homesick sometimes.
right? And so this like is the weird thing, and it was a big elaborate, like it was like a set piece that like had a clock in the middle of it that like it was a good size.
Can I
Wait,
tell you real quick a
did
funny
it-
story that happened to me when something I took to college?
Well, I long story short, I gave the clock back to the kid.
Cool. That's pretty good.
I said, hey, just don't set the alarm anymore.
So you know when you go to college, like your freshman year, a lot of times you'll take photos from
Yeah.
back home, right?
Yeah.
This is before like the art of computer pictures. So
Correct.
you're still
Correct.
on the Polaroids. So my little cousin, who's also a friend of the show, Ben.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I was 18, he was still like 5.
Okay.
5 and 6. And so I had like several pictures of like me and him, just hanging out doing stuff or whatever. And so like I had all these pictures on like my desk of this like 4 or 5 year old kid. And people would be like, "Hey, who is that?" And my
Yes.
roommate, shout out homeboy Ben Houston. We had been friends forever. Without me even saying that, he's like, "Oh, that's his son."
Yes.
And so for like low key, like for a few weeks, people thought I was an 18-year-old with a 5-year-old in college.
So I had in my wallet for the longest time
Nico?
Nico and Victoria, the two of the youngest DLGs.
Yeah.
They're my siblings, but there's a massive age gap between us.
Yeah.
So I had photos of them, and they're super young. At the time, I think my sister is like 4, and my little brother is like 1. And so like it's like a baby and this little girl. And anytime a girl would go through my stuff, she'd be like, who are these? And I thought it was the greatest thing to
My
tell her
kids.
those are my kids. And like, I'm super white and they're Hispanic looking, so there's all kinds of conversation from that point forward. Like, I don't understand what's going on here. And all it says on the back is their names, which
Yeah.
are De La Guardia, and it says their ages and like the date of the photo.
Yeah.
So I was like, these
These are mine. Look.
Yeah.
Hey, good.
because I was like, it's none of your business. Like, stay out of my stuff.
Yeah.
It's funnier that way.
Right. That's good stuff.
So we're up against it here, right?
So bring it back.
Right.
Your number 3 cartoon.
So my number 3 was Scooby-Doo, but not any of the Scooby-Doos unless they had guest stars.
Oh, yeah?
Because I always thought it was so cool that they had a laugh track and guest stars. Because they would have like the Harlem Globetrotters
Yeah.
or Batman and Robin would help them solve these mysteries.
Right, yeah.
I always thought it was the
I
coolest
like the
thing.
Harlem one. The Harlem Globetrotters ones.
Yeah, man, those
always
were
so good.
great. And like
They were big back then.
it didn't dawn on me until much later, like someone animated that. Like someone drew the Globetrotters into this cartoon. Like that must have been such like The Simpsons do it now and it's an honor.
Plus, they have a laugh track.
Right.
For a cartoon show.
Yeah, I know, right?
So great.
It was so great.
It was good stuff.
When you're a kid, you don't get it.
No, you don't. And then you get older, you're like, oh my goodness.
That's so funny.
That was awesome.
But like they have the Harlem Globetrotters and then Batman and Robin.
Awesome.
Like it just puts everything on the same weird
Yeah.
like level surface.
Yeah,
It was,
I got you.
As a kid, it was interesting.
That's cool. That's very cool. All right, so my
Have you
number.
Y'all ever heard the one where John Cena was in some of
Yeah.
the new ones?
So it's the Scooby Doo has like a partnership with the
Yeah.
WWE. So
they make Scooby Doo movies every year.
movies and stuff with wrestling and stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
Roman Reigns, The Undertaker.
It's pretty good stuff. So my number 3. You about to play something?
No,
Okay, cool.
I'm looking at the Batman and Robin one.
It's a pretty good one. So my number 3
Yeah.
is Rick and Morty.
Okay.
No, I'm just shout out to Nico. DLG,
Yeah,
who's
we
not here.
we're thinking
His
about
number
it.
3 will be that. His number 3 would be season 1. His number 2 would be season 2. His
His
number,
number
1
3,
would be
yeah.
season 1, whatever.
Yeah.
But number 3 is
The Adam West one.
Adam West is good too.
This is too good.
Is the Jetsons.
Okay.
I love me some Jetsons.
Boo, 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 boo.
And so one of my great opening lines when I meet new people like out in the field and stuff or talking technology, I'm like, yeah, I mean, according to the Jetsons, we should be in flying cars by now.
Right.
And like everyone gets the reference.
Right. Although I do hate the Jetsons. I have so many questions. I hate that show.
I love it. Because that was like the really only futuristic space type show, like cartoon show when we were a kid. And there was some time travel stuff, but like think about it. When you think about those classic cartoons, Scooby-Doo, the Jetsons, the Smurfs, no one's going to say that, stuff like that.
Smurf seems a little out of generational.
They were great. G.I. Joe, the Transformers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of like
Thundercats.
Johnny Quest and stuff, but like they would
Still.
go to space, but they
Right.
weren't. Yeah, no, you're right.
But I mean, the Jetsons were like legit into space.
in the future,
And then they did like a legit crossover with the Flintstones. I hope no one picked that one.
right.
Which was awesome. The Jetsons and the Flintstones meeting.
That yeah, I guess
We've
so.
talked about the Jetsons a lot because you have this robot that does everything for you. Like, why do you have to go to work?
That's what I don't understand. So
Why do you go to Spacely Sprockets? But
everything's automated. The robot has clear artificial intelligence. They're eating pills for mills. Like
pills for mills.
Like I don't understand
That's
any
my
of it.
rap band.
I don't understand any of it. None of it makes sense.
I had a legit crush on Judy.
It's because in future they have a universal basic income and all their basic needs taken care of, so they can actually do what they want to do. So,
But what do they
want to
do?
Work. He goes to work and does whatever it is, and I haven't seen the show in forever.
No one knows what he did.
Awesome.
And that's the other part is if everything's
And there's
robots and
space
mechanics.
traffic jams.
Yeah. So stupid.
I just had a real crush on Judy.
That's fair.
Like, if I could have married her as a
She
kid,
was a cutie Judy with the white hair.
yeah, cutie Judy with the white hair.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man, I loved her.
There were so many. I think secretly, if they had cleared the smog, you would have seen the Earth had been destroyed a long time ago.
for sure.
And these are the rare
Remember they just
survivors.
kept having to go up.
Yeah, I think this is.
Spacely Sprockets.
I think it's post-apocalyptic. I think Earth is dead. I think they're just struggling to survive.
Meet George Jetson.
And I think those pills were made out of people. Soylent Green,
You
special
ever hear that
ingredient.
you ever hear that fan theory that says that
His
Jetsons
boy
and
Elroy.
Flintstones are in the same universe, and like
They were.
it's
They
that
were in
thing
the
like
same movie.
well it's the same
It's
movie,
true.
but
It's true.
like
Nailed it.
Earth is post-apocalyptic and like it's been reset to like the Stone Age.
Oh, like
Oh.
same,
They're there on the floor.
Same timeline.
Yeah,
right?
it's the same timeline.
same era.
Yeah, the same era.
One's on the bottom, one's on the top.
Yep.
That's kind of funny.
That's a good one. I like that one. I would watch that show.
I would watch that
100.
show.
And you just see one caveman starts climbing up.
The haves and the have-nots.
That's a dark.
Remember when Rob Lowe was in the Flintstones movie?
Remember John Goodman was Fred.
Yeah, great stuff.
Wilma!
Who was Wilma? What I want to say Roseanne, but it wasn't Roseanne.
No.
Oh, she was super hot. I know who you're talking about. I could see her in my head. Let's jump out to a break, though. When we come back, we'll get into more weekly top 3. You're listening to Nerd Thug Radio.
Ow, ow!